Good, beautiful morning, YouTube and TikTok. It's a brand new, beautiful day on planet Earth. My name is William Michael Forrest. I'm a spiritual medium, a channel, and an intuitive life coach. And I'm coming to you live for Shortcuts for Your Souls Wednesday edition. And today I have with me the energy of Master Jesus, who wants to discuss the use, the form, and the function of forgiveness. How you use it, what is it, and how it functions, and how you can make it function in your life. He says, forgiveness is something people do not understand. It is not simply about relinquishing the acts that others have perpetrated on you and the wrong they've done to you. Forgiveness is about releasing from your heart and mind all the fear, anger, judgment, doubt, greed, all of the vices of the human consciousness that do not serve you, to release them. The literal meaning of the word forgiveness is to simply let go of. But it does not simply mean to let go of. It also means to take back from. In other words, if you have judgments towards other people, if you have judgments toward yourself, you have judgments towards your parents, judgments towards others, those are energies, functions of energy that will restrict, limit, and inhibit you from living your life as you were designed to. The function of your consciousness must be understood, that the inherited elements of your thoughts and feelings, that is what you have been told are the sins. You've been told this many times, you've been born in sin, and I will say to you that you have not been born in sin, but sin was offered to you before you could discern or decide if you could accept it or not. At the time of your conception, you received information from those who came before you. As many as 3 and 4 generations that came before you came into your body. And from that perspective, you inherited or acquired behaviors and information that are not yours, but you inherited them, but they are also yours to release if you understand the process of forgiveness, which means to let go of. Primarily to let go of from within yourself, and to not project or put onto others. For that which you place onto others, you will place upon yourselves also. So let us understand this. So-called sin is information, ideas that have been given to you or passed on to you, and they are in your body when you are born. And you can liberate them from your body when you begin to awaken to the realization that you can alter and change thoughts and memories and emotions. You're capable of doing this. You're not bound to live in fear or anger or guilt or shame. You are not bound by that unless you choose to hold on to that. It is time to understand how to let it go. Do not hold on to your anger. Do not hold on to your fear. Do not hold on to your self-judgment or judgment of others. Let it go. Now, the liberation from sin, which is simply inherited experiential information, your liberation from sin comes in understanding that sin is information that you've acquired from those that came before you, and that which you acquire in the progression of your life from the time you enter this world. That is, you accept what was given to you, or you reject what is given to you. To the degree and extent you accept what was given to you, you will be bound by that which you accept, and equally liberated by it when you release it. Now, there is a simple function and a simple process for beginning to liberate yourself from sin. That is, the ideas and beliefs that have been given to you, that are not yours, but they've been given to you. There is a simple process for beginning to liberate, release, let go of those inherited emotions and thoughts and misconceptions that have been handed down from generation to generation in error without understanding. But to say that you were born to bear the weight of sin throughout your life is a grave error to perpetuate not only upon yourself, but on whomever you would say is born in sin. For you may become free of that which you hold on to simply by learning to let it go. The simple process is not to indulge in these things, these actions, these thoughts that represent those vibrations that keep you struggling and suffering: fear, anger, guilt, and shame. These are not who you are, but what you have acquired from your world. There is a simple application of recognizing your fear, recognizing your anger, recognizing the things in yourself that are displeasing to your mind. The moment you find yourself attempting to blame others, you are in denial of what you hold in your own heart. And it is what is in your own heart that you must release. And the most sacred instrument available to each and every living soul upon this physical planet that is of a human nature is your ability to breathe. Your ability to breathe can alter and change what you hold in your body. You may release it from your body. Understand that the moment there is a perception of fear or anger or frustration or irritation, these are the ways towards what you call error or sin, for they cause suffering. All of what you call sin are emotional qualities that cause one to enact in a fashion that is detrimental to themselves and others. And yet, the articulation of your breath is the most sacred function that each of you have been given and possess. Within you is the very mechanism to free yourself from that which causes you to be angry, from that which causes you to be fearful, from that which causes you to feel ashamed. To be able to release these from yourself, to let them out of your body, to let them go, you may use your breath in the process of deliberately and intentionally releasing from your body, releasing from your body, releasing from your mind certain qualities that no longer serve you or humanity in general. The people, yes, one of the things he said to me this morning when I was waking up, he said, the people throughout your life that you want to heal from your transgressions. And I said, my transgressions? Yeah, he said, what he said, the fear, the anger, the frustration, the upset that you put on other people. He said, if you want to release the people from your transgressions, then it is important you take back from them the transgression. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, close your eyes and think of all the people that have ever frustrated you or upset you, and literally and intelligently use your breath and draw from them, literally draw from them all the fear, all the anger, all the judgment that you have perpetuated, that you have given to them. Doesn't matter who they are. He said, ultimately, every single one of us is intimately connected. And to the degree and extent that you do a practice of drawing your negativity from others, like don't project anymore. Stop projecting your anger, your fear, your guilt, your shame, your frustration. Stop it. He said, you draw it away from everybody. So he had me breathe and he had me sense and feel every person that I've ever in any way, shape, or form held a negative thought towards, had judgment towards, any politician, anybody, anywhere from your experiential lifetime in that body that you're in right now. He said, so you sense them all to the best of your ability. He said, you draw them in, you draw all the negativity back that you put into the world. And it's funny, when I was asking about that, he said, the statement, it's not what comes into your mouth that will defile you. It is what comes out of your mouth that defiles you. What you put out is what makes a mess of you. So he said, drawing all that back in. When you draw it in with the breath, you fill the breath completely. And then he said, you release that energy to spirit, to the creator, to what some of you may know of as the Father, and you release it back to him with love and grace. For he knows what to do with it, what you do not. So do not concern yourself with the process of what your role is once you offer that back to the creative intelligence to release it from yourself with love and grace. He says it's very easy and effective to understand how to do that. As you come to the realization, as you liberate these energies from your body, as you draw them back from all people that you've imposed your fear, your anger, your guilt, your shame, your mistrust, your frustration, your irritation on, as you draw all of those energies back and release them to the spirit, to that which knows how to take it and make righteous use of it, you will begin to feel the beginning of your deliberate freedom, of your own emancipation from the confines of limited beliefs and thinking that you hold in your own mind. You did not come into this world to suffer. You came into this world to rejoice. And suffering is an unfortunate consequence of not understanding the nature of who and what you are and how you can or cannot affect time, space, and energy around you and within you. But there's not one judgment you could hold towards another that does not affect you also. There is not one judgment you can hold towards another that does not also affect you. And so it is important to not just liberate them from your judgment, but to also liberate yourself from judgment. For there is no man that can take that which you call evil and make good use of it. No men have ever made good use of evil. Only your God creator can do this, can take that which is evil and make it into good. So offer your energies back to him, release it back to him with your love and with your grace. Allow it to transform and transmute it. And as you begin to gain the experience, of feeling what you, by these actions, cause in your world, you will begin to experience the heavens opening up inside you. For when you take back that which does not serve your brothers and sisters, and you release that from you which does not serve you or them, and you release it with your love and your grace, you will begin to feel the light beginning to shine within you. It is important you understand the function of forgiveness is to liberate yourself and others from unnecessary suffering, to release yourself and others from unnecessary suffering. When you pull suffering from another, you liberate them from it. And the function of healing is, in fact, forgiveness. The function of all healing is, in fact, forgiveness. The capacity to draw from others the pain and suffering that they do not know how to liberate themselves from is a function of forgiveness, to draw from them and then to return that which does not serve them nor you back to that which made you, and that knows how to take that and do good with it. As you will become what you do in your actions of utilizing the function of forgiveness, in the action of utilizing the function of forgiveness, that is to draw from others all your projected anger and fear, and to liberate from within you all your anger and fear, in that function of forgiveness, your burden will become light and you will become free. You'll begin to experience the true nature of your function as a divine extension of infinite love. That which made you with and in love. And only through the error of improper thinking can judgment become a function of your existence in this dimension. And that function of love and that function of fear can be inherited. So even the function of love, if you understand love, that too can be inherited and is inherited. It is why when a child comes into this world, it is pure and perfect and without sin, because it has no comprehension or awareness that it can do such things. It is simply in the being of its being. Without analysis, there can be no judgment. And if you are going to analyze and if you are going to utilize judgment, then use it in a righteous way. Use it in compassion. Use it in praise. Use it in goodness. Use it in righteousness. For only good judgment can give good things, as bad judgment will give bad things. So one of the things he was showing me, that he was just saying a moment ago, is in his process of healing, he could literally draw and does draw energy out, the anger, the fear, the frustration. He can draw it literally out of their body and release it. He can literally draw it out and release it. This function of breathing is so important that he's talking about. This function of breathing is so important that you can actually use your breath to pull negative energy out of your body. You can literally pull all your anger, all your fear, all your guilt, all your shame. You can literally draw it up and release it from your body. And when you do that process of releasing your anger and your fear, consciously, deliberately do this, you are using the function of forgiveness. You're functioning with forgiveness. And you can do the same thing for others. Pull your judgment back from them. Have no anger. Have no fear. Have no frustration. Have no rage against anybody else. Take it back and release it. You do not have to carry it. You do not have to carry your rage. You do not have to carry it. You can literally draw it and release it. It is not natural to who you are if you understood the nature of who you are. It is a beautiful thing. Thank you. So just so you guys know, this is my first time I'm going live through StreamYard. So I'm using this for the very first time. So please keep me posted. We are here. So I'm seeing I'm streaming live on Facebook, but I don't seem to be streaming live on YouTube. So this is going to be very interesting. It was supposed to stream to both. I'm going to pause for a moment. We will end this broadcast for today. I will take no questions at this time. There is one question I think I will take that just came up on the screen on soul evolution. Is it the same breathing we do in the course when we release energies? Yes, it is. It is indeed. I'm going to end this broadcast and identify why it is that we did not go live on YouTube as well. So have yourselves a great day. I will see you guys on Friday. Much love, everybody. Bye for now.